Okay, hey, so I have a little tip that served me very, very well when I was doing lots and lots and lots of online sales. This is something that I learned actually when I was doing car sales back in the day, which I would love to hear from any of you insurance people that have done car sales in the past. And if you've done car sales, you'll know that insurance is an easy gig compared to car sales. So we would get in internet leads, lots of internet leads, and you know, some of these people, they just like in insurance, they would go around and they would just fill out web form after web form after web form. And like many insurance leads, it's the same kind of setup. A lot of these lead vendors do some of the same things, which if you have the ability to, it's not a terrible idea to start producing some of your own leads, or at least making sure that either your agency or the vendor you're working for is giving you exclusive leads. I am of the opinion that it is worth it to pay more for exclusive leads, but also to be making sure that if you're getting shared leads, you know, they need to be deeply discounted. But if you're paying upwards of 30, 40, 50 bucks for an exclusive internet lead, you need to be doing the most to get the bang for your buck. And hey, if you're a new agent getting inexpensive leads, and hey, do anything you can to increase the likelihood that you're going to get an appointment and that you're going to be closing a sale. So whether it's a $5 lead or a $50 lead, this tip will help you to sell more. And it's so easy. Back in the day, we used to have to record a separate video, upload it to YouTube, and send it out. Now, as long as you have the person's email address, this is super, super easy. So I'm going to share my screen real quick. And there we go. So you're going to use a tool that's called Loom, and it's really, really easy. And you can choose to share your screen. That is, I don't want it to use my camera. Well, I'm not sure how it's going to do it if I'm already doing another video, but let's see how this goes. So you can see that it's testing my microphone right now, so I can see that it's working. You can also do it where you record your screen only, or you do your camera only. I suggest if you are doing, it's denying access because the camera is already in use by another tool because I'm doing the screen share. If you are doing internet sales, at minimum, you should have a picture of yourself in your email signature. And beyond that, you should be getting comfortable being on camera. Really, nobody's expecting a lot from you. You don't have to feel like you have to go and do glamour shots and do a whole updo or whatever. Just the most important thing is for people to be putting a face with a name. Remember, they're out there on the internet searching for insurance and just interacting mostly with chat bots and email autoresponders, and half the time when they ask somebody to call them, they get ignored, and the other half of the time when they ask someone to call them, they get hit with telemarketer after telemarketer after telemarketer. So when they can see that it's you, a real agent, not a call center person, reaching out to them, they're gonna love it. So what Loom is gonna allow you to do, it's very, very easy to do, is to, there we go. Manage, continue, allow Chrome. Okay, yep, that sounds good. Okay, so for some reason it's still saying that it's not going to allow me to do my thing. So basically what it does is it allows you to start down here. You can set your own photo. That's for if you're not going to share your screen. When you do your camera, it's going to switch to doing the camera right down here. It's again blocking it because I'm doing a skip for now. There we go. And so I can, sorry, I'm going to get this right. Skip for now. So screen only, and it will let me start recording. There we go. It's then, if you have dual monitors like me, it's appearing on my other screen asking me which one. So click anywhere to pause countdown. It's going to start doing a countdown, and then ta-da, I'm recording right now. This check mark is actually not to make you start recording. It is to finish your recording. That is a mistake that many, many people use. And this is a reminder that this is Loom. You can just do a search for it, put Loom for Chrome, L-O-O-M, and it will help you find the extension, and it's completely free. And then when you finish the recording, it's really, really nice. You can copy the link and send it out in the email. I personally don't recommend sending a lot of quotes out in your email, because if you're selling insurance and you have only a teeny, teeny bit of insurance with them, or information on them, you don't really know what they're looking for. Like, why are they getting this, if we're talking about life insurance, why are they getting this life insurance? What are they needing to cover? Are they just worrying about a funeral? Are they worried about paying off the house? Do they want the whole meal deal, and they want it, when they die, they want to make sure and get the house paid off, plus the kids' college, and you might even get those people who are wanting cash value. It just really depends. And so don't be just a quote generator. Actually help your people and get them what they're looking for, because there's a lot of misinformation out there about insurance, and don't devalue yourself by just like throwing quotes out there to everybody. I promise you, you really won't sell that much. The difference would be in Medicare. If you're doing Medicare, a lot of people have an idea of what plan they have, or what plan they want, and it's typically based on somebody that they know or a commercial they saw or something. And oftentimes you can even have your own Pearl personal URL that, depending on the carriers and people you're working with, they're okay with you sending it out there, and it will let them select a plan and a quote. But I still think it's helpful to have a little introductory video about yourself. And what are you going to say? And say, hi, I'm Noelle. I've been doing insurance for years, and I specialize in helping people like you find a plan that they're going to love, and blah, 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 whatever you want to say. So based on the information you sent me, I see this is what you're looking for. I have a few more questions for you. If you wouldn't mind returning my call, I've left you a couple voicemails, and it would just help me make sure that I'm finding you the plan that's just right for you. There's any number of things you can say, but basically letting them know that you really want to get them set up with the right thing. So it's recording or marking the URL, but you can rename this anything you want, test video for quoting, and then you can press share, but also copy link is going to be great. You can, I don't recommend adding passwords, because passwords confuse people. So this is what's really, really cool. You can, if you use Gmail, which I do, even if you use Gmail for work, it will embed it right into your email. It is so incredible. And then when they open it and click on it and watch your video, it's going to send you a notification. I highly recommend that you give them a call, you know, because a lot of this is, how many of you have had a professional that you start doing business with, and you just can't get them to call you back? Like, they just, you know, they may have called you once, but then they kind of disappear on you or whatever. If you show that you're responsive and you want to take care of them, or if you're not available, but you have your assistant call them or something like that, you're that much more likely to make a deal. And right now, with it going on with COVID and everything, anything you can do to help give yourself that edge, if you're learning how to sell from home, I really recommend that you adjust it. See what works for you. Maybe this isn't something that will work, but I will let you know that when I have sent out a personalized video to people that I've had an internet quote from, or an internet lead from, my likelihood was much more that I was going to have an appointment with them, and then also that then of course I would be closing the deal with them. And on the Medicare side with it, I was very, very surprised that when I sent this out, sometimes people would just go, and I have a self-enrollment tool, people would enroll themselves, which was always like, wow, that was surprising. Anyway, so I hope this is helpful. And if you have any questions, go ahead and make a comment or reach out to me. Bye-bye.